Welcome back to the Safeties Off podcast. Today we are joined by Sniper Steve.
Sniper Steve.
Sniper Steve.
Pleasure is all mine. It's good to be here.
Steve, you saved our podcast. New look, new week, new us. You know what they say. I got tired of the table. Hands up. It was all me.
That was all
Jordan,
you.
Yeah, I know. And Jordan did not.
I was not sure about this.
Well, he did not want to get rid of the table.
I did, and I liked the table.
He really loved.
I don't like
table.
change.
Yeah. Well, I was tired of how much room it took in the studio. I just love calling this place a studio.
It is a studio.
I
It was
hated
design purpose.
Yeah, I hated how much.
Just didn't want to be like full frontal here with the folks at home. But
Yeah.
you know,
man, we can start getting you a blanket.
this is it. Take it in.
We'll start getting you a blanket and letting you cover
Little
up.
snuggie action.
No, but now our walls look bare.
We got a lot more wall to cover. We need people to send us some stuff put up there.
Yeah, for sure. We need some of Steve's deer mounts and duck mounts. Silence.
A ton of them.
Ton of them. Turn Steve up. All right, let me get through these ad reads real quick. I guess we're back here, but
Years ago,
years ago, a passion was built around a common obsession for the wild pursuit of waterfowl. Evolved into a coffee and apparel company called Dirty Duck. Just got a notification on my phone. They're sending us some cool stuff. Got some new hats.
nice,
Got some coffee coming.
nice.
Excited about that.
Guess who won't get any coffee?
You.
This guy
Fact.
ever.
Steve just bought some other coffee. You a coffee guy now, Steve?
I was trying. It hasn't been successful.
See, I've tried to
been a
buy their
difficult
coffee
journey.
multiple times, and every time I say, I'm going to go buy some coffee, Tyler says, no, don't buy any coffee. I'm going to give you some. Guess how many bags of coffee he has given me to date?
One?
Actually, one. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, eat
Good
dirt.
guess.
Yeah, eat dirt. I gave you one. And what's terrible
Well, I
is,
have to eat dirt because I don't have dirty duck.
well, I keep saying I'm going to send our boy Finney Throws over at Simmons Sporting Goods. I'm going to send him a bag and a hat, and I have the box sitting on my desk at work. And what's bad is all I have to do is take it to the post office and send it off. Still haven't done it. And I've been to the post office several times.
Don't feel too bad because where's the? Did we put it back up after it fell? Oh no. Where'd it go? Where's the smile?
it's on the ground.
The smile. It's on the ground. Okay, sorry. I owe him a sticker too. The smiling mallard.
Yeah, we'll get it done one of these days.
We'll get it figured out.
But yeah, Dirty Duck Coffee, KCO 15% off your entire purchase. They do have sweet logos, pretty cool stuff. Also, the longest running sponsor of the show and of this channel, Trip Tech. What is it, Jordan?
Goats. It's a 5-in-1 multi-tool, folks.
Yes, indeed. We've
Tell
only
me more.
Yeah. Oh well, dang.
Oh,
Well,
so
Steven. Go ahead. You go ahead.
So it is a choke tube tool.
Yes.
It is a way to measure juvenile and mature upland game birds.
Mm-hmm.
It is a punch,
Yes, indeed.
which the punch itself is just multifaceted. I mean, you could use it to put a new hole in your belt if you lose some weight. You could use it to pop the pin out of your shotgun because you have so many.
Mm-hmm. Very
Right?
true.
I know.
Yes.
What else? What am I missing? It's the fidget spinner for Tyler here.
Unscrew choke tubes. Yeah, I use it as a fidget spinner. It's over there on the table.
Missed one.
But you can also distinguish mature and juvenile upland birds.
I
You
said both
that.
of those.
You did not say the choke tube, but that's fine.
I absolutely started with the choke
Okay,
tube.
well, it's a 5-in-1. Get it
roll it
on your
back.
lanyard. Get it on your lanyard. Instant replay. Trip Tech.
Could
Also,
probably-
HuntWise. I talked about that with my hunter safety class today. HuntWise, promo code KCO20. Anything else?
I think that's everybody.
Enough said. Let's get to the show.
Bro, I almost caught that one.
You got that heater on full blast. You got all the windows down, and you're just
You're such a
Jordan started CrossFit.
God, yeah.
Go ahead and talk us through it.
Well, I can't move my back today, so that's one thing. Yeah,
So is this a new
we have
thing?
to
A
figure
new-
out. I've done it before for
Okay.
like 2 months, and then I can't quite make eye contact.
You're
with
good. You're good. I
Trying.
understand.
you. I've
Because
done
of
it-
your back.
You're correct. No, actually, I'm not even going to give you that. No, it's because of the couch. But I did it before, and then I got hurt. Funny enough, and then right after I got hurt, COVID hit, and the gym closed, and blah blah blah. I never
Yeah.
went back. And then a buddy of ours from church he's just turned 40, and he was like, hey, man, I want to get in the best shape of my life for 40. And I was like, I need to get back in shape too. So we said, we'll work out together. And we were going to just go to the gym. And the next thing I know, he's a minister, so he pulls the minister discount card all the time. And so he got some kind of deal with another guy from the church that owns a CrossFit gym. And next thing I know, I'm doing CrossFit and dying.
Next thing you know, you're doing like 100 burpees, running 2 miles.
Oh,
For
that's
no
exactly.
reason.
Yes.
You're doing the same workout that like pro athletes
You
are
read
doing.
you read the wad of the day. That was pretty much it. So I did that all last week, made it through okay, and then today we get in there and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna find your 20 rep squat max since you haven't squatted since high school." And apparently that's what did it, because that was just the warm up, by the way. Then we had a whole litany of crap after that. But I got home and my back freaking seized up like a bear trap.
My specialty in coaching is not the weight room, obvi. But the very little I know, I wouldn't ask somebody who hasn't lifted since high school to just jump right in and do a 20 rep squat.
I mean, I'm being facetious. I was lifting 6 months ago and I was squatting.
6 months ago, still terrible.
But yeah, oh yeah,
Not terrible that you,
No,
because
yeah.
I don't lift. I'm not calling you terrible.
Well, in their defense, they said go light. Hey, you're just getting back into this. Go light. I'm a little bit prideful, and so I didn't.
And now you're screwed. I know
Now I'm
Steve
hurting.
works out. You know why? Because I wear an Apple Watch every day. And back in 2016,
Yeah.
we were workout buddies. And
So it tells you what Steve's doing now?
we were buddies on the Apple Watch and holding each other accountable. And I know when Steve does an outdoor walk, does a run, does the elliptical.
Get him, Steve.
I got to do that just to have the satisfaction like I did something.
No, yeah, I agree.
Halftime, see, today it's dead. So if you didn't get one today,
No, I
it's
didn't.
just because it's dead.
No, he didn't work out.
So
It didn't work out.
Yeah.
It doesn't count. If the app doesn't tell me,
It was there for a little bit. I was getting yours too. I don't know how to turn it off.
Well, you should have gotten one today. Outdoor walk, no big
Well,
deal.
it's dead.
Well, what's today? The 10th? Oh, wait.
13th.
Wow. Jeez.
3 days
13th.
off.
Sorry. Sorry. Today's the 13th, and I said March 1st. I was like, you know what? Actually, March 2nd. I said, I'm going to run a mile
a
every
day, I remember.
I can
Have
do
you run
this.
13 miles?
And I'm going to listen to more of the Word with Pastor Chuck Pishu. Yes. What?
Is that how little you go to church you can't pronounce his last name?
What did I say? Pishu? Wait, no, stop.
This is bad, people.
Help me.
No. Ask God to help you.
Maybe the Lord will help you.
My ears are red. I can tell. I'm mad.
Pichu. He's not a Pokemon.
I know his last name because this is all going to have to get edited out.
I'll
but
help you.
Help me.
No. You can't edit this out. Pusho.
Pusho, because he has a
Because he always says it's like the Winnie the Pooh show.
and he has a nephew that coaches at Airline. He's the DC. Anyways, I should have known that.
Yeah.
You know what? And I'm mad because I took Alpha Brain right before this.
Well, that's not a good ad for that.
Tell Joe to give you that refund.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, call Joe.
30-day refund. Anyways,
Tell
back
Travis-
to
tell
that.
Travis.
Back to running. I said I was going to do it. I've ran. It's the 13th. I've ran 5 miles. So
Well,
not great.
Better than nothing.
It's better than nothing. And I just would run a mile and then go take a shower.
I hate doing that. So what I do, I walk on an incline for a quarter of a mile, and then run, and then walk and run.
Ugh.
It makes me not hate it as much.
see, I actually think on the squats, don't get me wrong, the squats were bad, but I actually think, because after that we did this thing where you ran 200 meters and then did a bunch of crap, then 200 meters, a bunch of crap, 200 meters. I think the running is what did it in. Because every time I take a step, I feel that impact just spike a nerve.
It
I'm like,
could.
I was telling you, I think that's what it was the dadgum running.
I'm not a very smart guy, but I mean, it doesn't sound like that's great.
You're gonna wake up tomorrow and not be able to walk, or you're gonna be like the Hulk.
Yeah.
From one or the other.
Yeah, CrossFit. You're either going to really make you into a man or you're going to leave here broken. I mean, broken.
Yeah, they say you're going to have to get wheeled out. They don't tell you that it's a wheelchair. But
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
yeah, I'm just not a CrossFit fan. I've never been a CrossFit fan. I don't think that every average Joe should be an Olympic athlete. We all were in a sense in high school. We all may have done Olympic lifts and stuff, but even then you didn't do them in the severity that you're doing them in CrossFit.
No, nobody does. I get what I like about it is like the team atmosphere, and you got people pumping you up and you're doing stuff together.
Yeah.
As far as the workouts themselves, they're awful.
You know who my team is? MyFitnessPal app. It's literally
Steve.
named MyFitnessPal.
It's Steve.
No, it's
Well,
not.
it's named MyFitnessPal, and
Yeah,
so
I've had
I
it.
log my calories and stuff. Now I've been on this for a while, 2 days, and so far so good. I have been surpassed my calorie intake both days, and it's all
That's good.
because
It's the small goals, man.
yeah, and the small goal is just logging the food. It's not actually controlling the input or anything. It's just
surpassed
logging
it, meaning you've eaten too many calories.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
or for two.
Love that.
I've surpassed my goal. You like how I worded that?
Yeah.
I've surpassed.
He's over here like, hey, good job, man. I was like, wait a minute.
Hey, congrats those.
No,
two.
I thought he was.
Yeah.
I thought he was giving me a congratulations on
No,
just putting
for
it in
sure.
the app.
Yeah,
Well,
no, yeah.
that's something.
It takes work. You're burning calories doing that.
Yeah, I ate.
effort.
Here's the thing. So I put in. I wanted to lose like the moderate goal, 1.5 pounds in like I don't know, like a few weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 5'7.5", 163.5 pounds right now, and I was like, I want to be 150, and that's just I don't know why that's my goal. I'd be a little guy, but I am a little guy. So, and Jordan's looking at, he's just cutting a hole through me right now. Anyway, so I set that as my goal, and I can only eat like 1,600 calories a day. Well, like today I had a 3-finger combo at Cane's. My life's over after that.
Oh,
At
yeah,
least you didn't get the 4.
because you spent $12 for one thing.
First off, it
They
was
have
free.
like doubled their
It
prices.
was actually on the government's dime. It was a school field trip.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
You didn't get the 4-piece.
I didn't get the 4-piece.
Box.
And I didn't
Box.
get an extra toast.
No,
That's
no
big.
slaw, extra
Yeah.
toss, extra toast, extra sauce.
Dude,
That's the
while
way to
we're
do
here,
it.
Steve.
I knew it's coming. I knew it's coming.
Steve, tell the people in Jordan. Oh God, I can't
The
even-
move. The move.
Just tell
It's the
them
move.
what your
When you go
order.
to Cane's, you get the box.
Oh
You get the
God.
no slaw, extra toast. And the no slaw, extra cane sauce. And then you get 3 extra toasts. That way you have a piece of toast for every piece of chicken.
This man asked for a whole loaf of bread, and every time, like it's always me. It's always me driving when we go to Cane's. We go
Yeah.
through the drive-through, and Steve tells me I know his order beforehand, but he goes ahead and tells me. I just die laughing. I don't know why.
Hey, you crying. Wow.
Yeah, mainly because
You
I
feel
know,
really fat.
Dude, no, because I know how pissed off that high school kid is when he's like, this dude wants 4 pieces of toast. Like it screws up their
Wait,
entire.
3 extra pieces. Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
3
got
extra.
4 pieces.
So
of
usually
toast.
it's like, generally they'll give me like a single container of like toast. So it'll be like like a little
a
plastic
single container
of toast. It's just like 3 of them.
His whole
Like a
box.
bag for this. For
I feel
a
like they
box.
do that just out of spite. You're like, you do this, we're gonna give you more trash.
He gets a box and a box. Like
multiple
every single-
boxes.
Yeah.
Have you ever made a sandwich out of your canes?
That's what I do.
Yeah, that's
It's
what he
like-
does.
Okay,
like
so
put a
that's
strip
what you've
on-
got. Yeah.
Strip on the toast and then dip it in the sauce.
So well, I've done
I really,
like,
I mean, you could take away the fries.
see,
don't
I
need
put the
fries.
fries on there. I don't do this very often because it feels fatter somehow, even though it's the exact same food intake. But I'll take one
No,
of the
it
pieces
looks
of
way
toast.
false. It is fatter. Somehow fatter.
So I said somehow
It's got
it
to be.
feels fatter.
Yeah.
But you put a piece of toast, you put a couple chicken strips down sideways, fries, douse it in sauce, put the other piece of bread.
See, I've seen the move where you cut
It's
cut the
fantastic.
toast in half and do that too
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you could do that.
because it's so thick. But
If anybody need to know how to eat Cane's, like there's like 4 options to choose from, and we just gave you like 3 different ways to
Cane's,
eat
if
it.
you're listening,
Yeah.
No free
You
ads.
gotta get creative when they only have one thing.
Yeah, that is. I love
One
Cane's.
love. I do
like,
too.
I immediately.
But
so,
it's just the sauce, man. The chicken's
it's-
not
that's
that good.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And the bread's
Chicken's
good.
eh.
Though. The bread's good.
you give me a
the bread's
Chick-fil-A
great.
sandwich with cane sauce, buddy.
Oh my God,
Mm.
I never heard of that. I never
could do
even
it.
thought about doing
You could
that.
do it.
Chick-fil-A sauce is good though. I
I
like
don't know.
cane
I
sauce
feel like
is better
that's
than-
like an unholy thing to do though.
Cane
That's
sauce
like
is better than
God's
Chick-fil-A
chicken
sauce.
and then
That is true. It's
Something else.
God's chicken, and then
I
you're
don't think
putting
you
the
can put-
dog's chicken.
yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that, Steve. What the heck, dude? Get out of here with your
We don't-
Catholic. Steve's Catholic, so you got to factor that into the situation. I mean, those guys over there, they just do whatever they want. It is wild.
Yeah, you can't even eat canes on Fridays.
I can't. But
So now that we're bringing this up, we're on Catholicism. While we're on Catholicism, do you guys ever think? I grew up Catholic, so I can make these somewhat. They're not jokes.
My wife's grew up Catholic. Does that count? Can I talk?
Oh, absolutely. Catholics ever get a little ticked off that Baptists just steal Mardi Gras from them in Lent? I used to think about that as a kid all the
I
time.
definitely do Lent and Mardi Gras.
And Lent is fine, but it's like it originated from the Catholic Church. Not saying that Baptists shouldn't do it.
I mean, technically, it all originated from the Catholic Church. The Baptist Church originated
needed
from
that.
the Catholic Church.
I needed that.
So
Thank you. And that's why we have Jordan on here. Because he's a theologian. Justin Rogers right now.
I was going to say,
listening
he's
to
going to
this.
be mad when he hears that.
He is so mad right now. I understand. I get that. There goes his mic. First ever mess up in the new
I'm
setup.
not used to this. This is weird.
Oh man, moving on to
just-
actual outdoors and hunting things because that tends to be what we talk about. I text y'all today, Crocs and socks, no big deal.
Digging it.
Text y'all today about individuality between animals, and then that's all I said. I think.
Yeah.
So what
I
is
had
it?
no idea what that meant, but
Did you stop thinking
I
about
can't-
that right
yeah, I
then?
did.
Oh, that a boy.
I can't yet. Hey, if you're gonna go Crocs and socks, why not just go Hey Dudes?
Buy me some, Dad.
Hey dude, get your own.
No, okay. Anyways, wow, that's pretty
They're
good.
so much better.
I'm not talking about hey dude.
Just telling you, man. I said this is the hill I'm gonna die on. I'm not doing it. They're hideous. And then I put a pair on, and I don't think I've taken them off until like today.
I'm not anti hey dude.
They're super comfortable.
I'm not anti hey.
Anyway, okay,
back to
individuality.
individuality in between animals. Because here's my thing.
Are you asking if it exists?
Yeah, because here's my take. I think there's individuality between animals because,
I mean, yeah.
like, the one duck that you can turn, like that one duck that you're is like the pyramid scheme friend. You know what I'm saying? Like the one that always falls for the pyramid scheme. That's that duck.
Never
And then
mind.
he's like
I was
talking
about
his
to say something ugly.
He's talking his boys into it, like, come on, brothers, it's fun over here. And then bloom, bloom, bloom.
It's only a $500 investment.
Yeah,
and you
not-
can have a whole
and-
closet full of Limu, and you too can win a black Mercedes,
Bankruptcy.
BMW.
Or like the deer that comes with a corn pile, dies is like the friend who always wants to stop at the gas station, get meat pies.
So
Instant diarrhea.
I don't know that ducks are as individualized. I think more often with that, you're probably getting a younger duck that's easier to work. Hadn't seen it all, heard it all yet. I'm sure there is some. I mean, if you go to a farm, they'll probably say, "Oh yeah, that duck has this personality and that duck has this personality." But deer, though, I mean, deer are 100% individuals. Every one of them's different.
Because Steve is a big dog guy. Your dogs especially are two totally different dogs. One will bite my calves off, and the other one will just lick me to death.
yeah, for sure.
So like I don't think that it's out of the spectrum to think they don't have that.
I think so. I think that's where your whole nature versus nurture thing comes in. Like they all have the same instincts, but the way that they live their lives, they probably have different tendencies.
And that's ducks, deer, every one of them. Did
I
y'all
guess.
see? All right, this is not what I planned this. Not where I planned this to go.
Hang on, I got the perfect analogy for this. We just watched this on some kind of nature or something. They had this. What's the? Oh, I forgot the name of the animal. It looks like a beaver kind of thing. It's the one that's always
Platypus.
screaming in the. No, it's the one that screams in the meme. It goes like, "Hi, hi."
No
I'm talking
idea.
about?
No,
Dadgummit.
no, what
It's
meme?
it's like a woodchuck or something.
Okay.
You'd know it if you saw it. Maybe it was a commercial.
What is it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, that's not important.
I'm on the edge of
They
my
had like
Yeah, I can't wait to hear
they
about
had
it.
like 5 of these critters, and they were going to let them out in the wild. So they made these cool boxes, and they dropped the boxes in the woods, and that was going to be their house. But they get to go free, and so it showed them, and they had them all named, and it's like, oh, little Susie likes to stay over here, and little Bobby comes over here, but they all come back at night. And then it said, except for Todd. Todd likes to go off on his own a little further and further every day.
There you
And
go.
then it kept showing him and kept showing him. Then it said, and then one day Todd never came back.
Oh my gosh.
But
You watching this with your kids?
yeah, it was a kid show. But point being, they were all different. Or Todd wanted to go see what was on the
Gosh.
other side of the hill.
I also feel like all children's songs and books are just terrible endings.
Oh yeah, Rockabye Baby.
Steve, you got one?
It's terrible. It is terrible.
It's terrible. How about
Humpty Dumpty?
Thank you. How about 5 monkeys jumping on the bed? One falls off,
Bumps his
his
head.
bumps his head. Mom calls the doctor. Doctor says no more monkeys, and that'd be fine if the doctor said there's no more monkeys and all 5 got jumped on it after that. But then afterward, now we only got 4.
They all do it. She should have got called for CPS or
Yeah,
AP
by the 3rd monkey CPS.
APS.
Yeah,
It's like all like that.
Yeah, APS.
apes.
Disney does, too.
yeah, that was good. APS should be showing up by the 3rd monkey hitting their head on
Yeah,
the bed.
for sure.
I mean, my daughter loves Miss Rachel, and the duckling song.
We don't
was
watch
like
Miss Rachel.
it was like five
Oh,
ducks.
5 little ducks went out one day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Her video she posts on like social too is pretty funny because like she takes it and does it like just in reality and
Yeah.
plays like
yes,
yes,
Yeah, and it's like her friend, and she's like, "Chill, Rachel, chill." Like you're not on YouTube.
Because my daughter likes Miss Rachel Shoes, so we watch that too.
How much money has she made?
Oh, a lot.
All the money.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
You got money? It's Rachel's.
Kid shows, man. That's where it's at. Cocomelon started on YouTube.
I told Tyler I'm gonna start doing like monster truck videos with my
Oh,
son.
absolutely.
Just because those kids,
Why not?
100,000 subscribers, just sitting there watching cars go down ramps.
Yeah.
And Kyle loves it.
Yeah, and you can't tell me that's a niche that's like flooded with people.
Yeah.
What's the kid that opens all the toys?
I know you're talking about
Andrew
but yeah.
something like that.
Something. Anyway, that's all he does is open toys, and he's like a gazillionaire.
They open the
He's got his own show on like Nickelodeon now. Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah.
own show. They open like Pokemon cards and stuff. I got a friend from high school that him and his son do it. And if like anything, you're just filming home videos.
Yeah, no, for
Like
sure.
worst case
Yeah.
snenario, darn, we didn't make it big. Now I can just go back and watch these times with
That's
my son or daughter.
That's what's wild. Is so all right. When you were 7 and a half, I have a reason for that age. What did you want to be when you grew up?
7.5.
Yeah,
I had pretty.
so second grade.
My dreams when I was 7.5 were like pretty normal. I wanted to be the shortstop for the Yankees,
That's
point
a
guard
baseball
for the
player.
Lakers,
Yeah.
and then
player.
I was gonna be quarterback for like the Saints or the Packers.
Yeah.
Same, some kind of pro. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to be until I was old enough to realize I couldn't. I wanted to be a professional basketball player.
You still can.
Still good. Michael Jordan. I was always a thing.
Yeah.
You know, wanted to be a fireman. Wanted to be an astronaut. All the stuff. Right. My daughter.
Hold on, I want to hear what Steve wanted to be.
He said it.
I said baseball player.
Oh, baseball
Yeah.
player
Yeah.
for the Reds.
Reds,
My guy.
yeah.
Okay. My daughter, who is 7.5, wants to be an influencer.
Oof.
And she wants to start now
crazy.
doing, because of the whole toy box, whatever the kid's name is, Ryan's Toys. That's what it is.
It is Ryan. Yes.
She wants to do it with book reviews because she's a little bookworm. She's smart, which is cool, but I'll probably let her try. But, I mean, it's just the fact that that's where we're at now.
It's a legit.
That's super niche, though. That's not a bad idea.
It's really not.
No, and she's super. She's got a little personality on her, too. I might give it a shot. If I do, y'all have to go like and subscribe.
Absolutely.
But still, I mean, she doesn't want to be a ballerina or president. She wants to be a YouTuber.
Or an actress. But think about how crazy. Here we go. I did this last episode.
Then again,
Think about the
don't we all kind of want to be YouTubers when we grow up?
Yeah, same. So let's say like it's like 1850. I don't know. No, that's not a good time. Let's say like the early 1900s, and somebody says they want to be, a performer, or like when TVs came out and there were like legitimate sitcoms. Somebody said, "I want to be on the TV one day." Think about how crazy that was.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, kids are like, "No, I just want to be on YouTube." Like I ask kids all the time, "What'd you do this weekend, man?" Got on YouTube, played on YouTube. What does that even mean?
I don't want to know what that means.
You just surf. Their YouTube's totally different than ours. First off,
You think that's like their TV now? I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
No one has cable anymore.
yeah. Why would
Other than sports,
Yeah.
you're not watching.
yeah? Why would a
I
kid
have
need
YouTube
cable?
TV. I don't even have.
Yeah, exactly.
They've taken over everything.
yeah.
That's a good point, though, because, back in the day,
Only kind of points I have. But
well, back in the day when the Greeks were the ones doing acting with plays and stuff, it was kind of like a look down on thing.
Right.
Like, oh, they're like the jesters. They're just here to entertain us. And then now, we look up to them as gods.
correct.
So maybe this is the thing. We look down on YouTubers like, all they do is make YouTube videos. And
Yeah.
then in 50 years, they're going to be the top-class citizens.
Oh, I mean, we for sure do. I mean, me and Steve go down this rabbit hole all the time, like with like streaming video games. Like the reason we started podcasting back in like what 2015, 16.
Podcasting. 18, 19.
Yeah, okay, so like we were hanging out watching sports. We listened to Pardon My Take, which is a Barstool podcast, and we were like, these dudes are no different than us. Now, granted, they're very good at their job,
Yes.
but they still were very like their mindsets were average around sports, and they were basically making a joke on the averageness of the average sports guy. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we were like, well, let's do it. So we started a podcast, and then, it did okay there for a while, and everybody has babies and whatnot. We move on, everybody moves. And then we started doing this, and like we do it because, I don't know, just like you just never know, honestly.
You never know.
Like we enjoy talking and hanging out.
Yeah, like we would be doing this anyway,
Fact.
but now we have an excuse to do it every week.
Fact.
Like we get to sit on here and drink. Well, y'all get to drink beers. I don't right now. But get sit here with your buddies, drink a beer, have a fun conversation. You happen to record it, and maybe one day you make money on it.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. People will send us random things like coffee.
Yeah, hoodies.
Or like my dog.
Yeah.
It was viral on Instagram. And
He probably doesn't know that.
I don't. Do tell.
yeah, okay.
What your
So
dog
the
did?
story, quick rundown. I've always told, kind of same conversation we just had with Tyler. I tell everybody, like, dream is kind of just to own a piece of the internet, right? Make money, doing nothing. So
That's it.
I started an Instagram for my dog because the thing is, like, his thing is he watches TV. He likes to watch TV. His name's Crosby. Peep the shirt.
As in Bill?
Crosby, Mason Crosby,
Crosby, not
and
Cosby.
Sidney Crosby.
Okay.
Big fan of both, so it fit. So we started an Instagram account. Crosby watches TV, and kind of just do sports videos, stuff like that. Like when Tiger was big, he won the Masters. I dressed him up in the red polo and a black Tiger hat. Put him on the couch, just watching it, and that like PGA, like the PGA. Picked it up, ran with it. Barstool picked it up.
See, that's what you're talking about.
Today Show, I
That's-
think one
Today
time.
Show,
Yeah.
NBC Sports.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a video where Crosby had a Packer fidget spinner. I put it on his nose. And I said, like, patiently waiting for the NFL season. It was right before the NFL season started. NBC Sports picked it up. Like, can we use this? Like, yeah, go for it. They posted on their page.
That is awesome.
What
kind of dog is he?
Golden Retriever.
That's awesome. What exactly what I was picturing. It has to be.
So how he went big, though, we took him to the Mudbugs game. This was 2017, 2018. And, dude, so I had an in seat. So he's sitting on the stair right next to me. And he's just watching the puck go back and forth. It was funny. And so my wife took a picture. Like, she took a video of it. And you see him, like, he's just following the puck. And so I posted that. Barstool picks it up immediately. And once Barstool picked it up, I mean, it had over 2 million views. Like
Spitting Chicklets, huh?
Spittin' Chicklets used it. TSN, which is the ESPN of Canada, they
Mm-hmm.
used it. There's, a bunch of like Hockey Collective has like 1 million followers. They used it. But that went super viral. But the most viral video he's had was the Fortnite one.
Yes, sir.
And so he's got 2 Fortnite ones. One, he's playing. So I closed the door, and this one Fortnite was popping off. Everybody was playing it in whatever 2018.
Right.
He's in there. TV's going. You hear the bus going to drop him off, and I open the door. He's sitting on the chair. He's got the headset on, the control of this thing. I go over to the TV. It's Fortnite, and go back. And he's just kind of like, "What'd I do?" Barstool ran with that one. The most popular, though, the most viral one was. And I knew this would go viral. Because it was back when Fortnite game was popular, and everybody was posting videos like getting a win in front of a group of people.
Yeah.
So I had everybody over on purpose. Told
Yeah.
Tyler, he was there. I was like, hey, I need y'all's help for a video. So I recorded myself getting a win one day, replayed that game on the TV in the living room, had everybody around. So as I'm going to get the last kill, I got Crosby with the headset on again and the remote controller at his feet, and everybody's cheering. I'm on the TV. Everybody's cheering. Go, get him! And then he gets the last kill. Everybody freaks out. I like pan over, and everybody's freaking out. And then you see Crosby over there with the headset. It's like, what's going on? And that got some serious. That guy actually got picked up to where I made money off that.
Yeah, a
money
few
off that?
$1,000 off
I
of it. Huh?
I made
Yeah.
$5,000 off that
Yeah.
video.
What?
Yeah, I literally was getting paid on that video until like a year ago.
This is
Dang.
nuts.
Wild.
Didn't you sell it?
I gave the rights away to some company reached out to me and was like, hey,
Obviously
we're gonna
worth
run this
it.
on YouTube, and they I don't know what they do, but
Yeah, I remember they didn't they
I
put it
get
like in a
PayPal.
compilation type video of like different dog videos?
yeah, they did that.
Yeah,
I mean, they
and
used
so-
it several times, but I mean, they've like I would just get a PayPal payment once a month.
Isn't that nuts that
To
somebody got
start, it was like $200, $200. I was like, what's going on?
somebody just reaches out to a bunch of dog owners. Can I have this video?
Yeah.
I'll pay you. And you made plenty of money off of it.
Yeah.
And then they just post it in one YouTube video. I'm done.
Is that the
And
only
so,
one
like,
you got paid on? Was that one?
Yes. Yep.
That's wild.
It's crazy.
Nothing since then?
Nope.
That
That's
was-
because that was before my kids.
No. Yeah.
So then I had a kid. So when Kyle was born, I've got a funny one. I thought it was hilarious with when the whole Drake like
Yeah.
Flip the switch.
Yeah.
I did the
That
switch thing
was.
with Kyler and him, and it didn't get picked up, but it went like viral on like Instagram. It had like a few thousand views or whatever. But I mean, after that, it's just kind of like I would do picks every weekend that people liked, but it's just, I mean, it takes a lot of time for him to pick games and then edit it and do all that.
When Steve first started posting those, it was like a pick with his dog. He'd have a treat next to the helmet, and the dog would eat the treat, one of the treats.
Yeah.
And it would be like he'd be picking that team.
I feel like I've seen these.
You probably have,
videos,
because
not
at
even know
first-
what I was seeing. Yeah.
Well, at first it was popping off, and then all of a sudden it just
Yeah.
it would get like a few hundred. But when you first started doing it, it was like
Yeah, it was-
thousands every
yeah.
single time.
See,
And I was tailing.
That's what
I
we've-
was betting
Yeah.
with Crosby.
We've talked. Was it working?
No,
No. He was not very good.
He was awful.
He was not very good.
That's probably why I tailed off. People were like, "Screw this guy. I'm not watching this dog."
Maybe, but I was watching it just
But I
because it
told
was
myself
cute.
I need to get back in. Like I need to back.
Yeah,
I've got
I
time
mean,
now. Like
you got
I'm
gold.
home
You got
all
a
the
golden
time.
goose,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I don't.
There's
you
no
know.
reason not to.
No.
That, that's my biggest thing in life is like Trey, our buddy Trey says it all the time, is like he would never want to be considered normal. Like he does not want anyone, his biggest fear in life is being considered normal. And I don't know why he said that to me. I just remember him saying that to me years ago. And my take on that is I don't ever want to like be like, I just wish we would have tried that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like, let's just do it. And we already have the means to do it. This isn't costing us any money. We're just hanging out. So like just create content and just I mean, like the videos that have gone viral on TikTok, they make no sense. I
Yeah.
gave Jordan
about to say
my
that.
phone last week. He played a Morgan Wallen song into the microphone, which we couldn't put on the podcast.
And I didn't even. I was stone faced. I didn't even react. It's just.
Yeah.
I was dancing. I love that song. I love me
You're
some,
mouthing it.
I love me some Morgan
You
Wallen.
knew every
And
word,
then-
which is
yeah,
weird. It's only been out like 2 days.
Yeah, it's a good song. It's catchy. And it goes viral, and you get 4,000 followers and this and that. But also too, Steve, I think one of the reasons why your Fortnite video did so well and you got paid all that money is because TikTok wasn't around yet.
It was not around. No.
Had TikTok been around, do you think you would have gotten paid as much?
I don't know if they would have used the video on TikTok though.
I don't know if that like dilutes the
I don't know.
the
really.
creation or
So
what.
I created Crosby a TikTok account. I've had a few good videos I put out a couple years ago. Like one I thought would go viral. I thought was pretty good. Whenever sports got canceled, I did Crosby like
oh yeah.
watching the TV. He was like sad. He laid his head down. Like did all this stuff. I was like, oh, this is good. And
Yeah,
it
it
did nothing. I can't get him to go viral on TikTok at all.
It makes no sense.
But maybe that'll be my challenge
that's
for
the only
next
place
week.
we go.
Before y'all's next podcast, y'all can give an update next week.
yes.
We'll see if I can get Crosby to go viral
Steve went viral. Crosby
on
went viral.
TikTok.
Because if
That's
me
the
and,
only place we can go viral is TikTok.
No, you've got like 40,000 views on something on Instagram and
that was the
There's
only one though. The next highest one I think was what 9 or 10.
yeah, it's like every one of the
But then
every,
TikTok will blow up randomly.
Yeah, every one of the ones on Instagram will get a few thousand. It's almost like right
Yeah.
around there. We average probably 2,000 views a
Mhm.
post, and then but yeah, on TikTok you may get 200, or you may get 200,000, or like this last one you may get 900,000, and it just
The one of me putting the waiters on was like a 5-second video. We got what 600,000-700,000 in a couple days.
yeah, to make any sense.
Have you tried doing like the YouTube shorts?
Oh yeah, we've done
Yeah,
that,
we've
but
done
like
a lot of
the,
those. None of those have
None of
gone
those
off.
go viral?
oh, they have.
Not like that.
Respect yourself. No, I'm kidding.
No,
I said
no.
respect yourself. I don't know what that even meant.
R-E-S-P-C-T.
Yeah, no, we had one that get like 20,000 views because
Oh,
YouTube
did we? That's
Shorts.
Good,
Yeah,
that's good.
and it's every time that they look up a certain bow, the bear adapt bow, they click on that because it's everybody
That's a good
wants
video.
everybody wants info real quick. They don't
Yeah.
want to sit around. I mean, just like what we used to do with YouTube. Nobody listens to anybody's intro.
Yeah.
Like if I'm listening to this podcast, don't tell anybody that sponsors us. I'm just gonna skip till I see the intro video and then start listening.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna listen to
That's why they do mid-episode ad reads now.
exactly KCO 15 at Dirty Duck Coffee. But people, yeah. Well, that's why mid ad roll reads are worth more than pre roll reads, or like post roll obviously are the worst.
Post is the
They're-
worst, yeah.
it should be cheapest. That's also why like big guys like Joe Rogan, you can't skip through his.
Yeah.
His are like automated within Spotify, which is about to be what ours will be if we were to get something on Spotify as of like today. But it's nuts, man. Just the online world.
Crazy.
And just the, there's just guys that post the stupidest stuff.
It was Oh, it was the Go Wild guy that we talked about all the algorithm stuff with, and how nobody could crack it.
Yeah, nobody
Except
knows.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah. Well,
That's not. You don't even have to crack that. Like if you're giving away hundreds of
but
thousands of dollars
you
in
have to get there
houses,
to do that, though, at the
that's
same
true.
point.
Where did he start? I don't even know where he started.
He started
a just
crappy
grinding.
YouTube. Yeah, a crappy YouTube.
I never watched his early stuff.
It's like him in a really crappy camera playing video games, and he's just like, I want to start a YouTube channel. I want to
literally.
make money, like legitimately.
Yeah.
I would like to make money one day. And then what he started doing was basically just betting on himself. If he got $10 after a video, he would put that 10 in the next one, 20 in the next one, $1 million in the next one, and like
Mr. Beast, if you're on an outdoor channel.
holler at us, dude.
Give us a
We'll
holler.
be the Mr. Beast Outdoors. Beast Outdoors.
Or Dude Perfect. We can do trick shots.
Oh, they used to call me Trick Shot.
Did they?
No. But no, yeah. Mr. Beast figured it out, I guess, but like he's got all that money in it. So, and then also now, like all my YouTube is just filled with 5 steps to go viral. 5 easy ways to get your thumbnail looking good or stuff like that. And it's just boring. Although I watch them. Yeah.
Oh, that's your fault.
No, it is because I find it interesting because I love to just,
You cultivated that.
I love to learn
Some of it
stuff.
you don't cultivate, like the one I told you last week. When I went through Academy, like, all right, I walked through Academy Sports. Okay,
Yeah.
we all know your phone listens to what you're talking about. Like if we talk
Yes.
about going on a Mexican vacation, we're all gonna get Cancun ads now. Like
Mexico.
Yeah, like we all know that works.
Yeah.
I'm walking through Academy by myself. It's about to close. My phone is in my pocket. Okay, I don't take my phone out. I don't speak to anyone. All I do is I'm walking out of the store. I stop. I take a shirt off the rack. I look at it. I'm like, I like that. Look at the price tags. Too expensive. Never even said the brand. Just touched it. Put it back on the rack. Walked out. Got home. Opened my phone. The first ad on Facebook is that shirt.
Is it from Academy?
Yeah, but it's not Game Winner or Magellan. It's
Yeah.
some obscure brand that had like 3 different shirts there, and that's it.
That's crazy.
Explain
whole
that,
store.
Steve.
That's crazy.
And
is
then
nuts.
they had 3 different shirts, and it was that one that was the first thing on my phone. Weirdest. Oh, I hate it. They're mind reading now, man. There's something going on.
It's
Yeah.
the chips inside the little things they got to take off when you buy the shirt.
It like zaps your phone,
Yeah.
like Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, freaking X-Files.
Crap, Steve, you might be onto something. And then all of a sudden,
Quit
like the
playing
power
footsie
goes
with
up.
me.
Yeah.
And yeah, like the Neuralink from Elon Musk. That's basically what it is. When you see something, and then now that Neuralink in your brain is going to be on your phone. This podcast took a turn for the worst. But
Yeah, somewhere along the way, our buddy in Korea just turned this off. Said, "Nope, I'm out."
yeah, for real. No, what also's on my feed is just like motivational, inspirational videos, like Jocko Willink or whatever his name is, and those type
Good.
guys. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And there's like, I wake up at 4 a.m., I run 9 miles and send 3 texts of gratitude to my friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, that's not going to change anything. Like for me, I'm still going to go to work as a PE teacher. Like now I'm just going to be tired. I'm just going to be bored and tired.
I do think about his good video quite a bit. The one where you have to have seen
I'm
that one.
sure I've seen it, but refresh my memory.
It wasn't his thing. It was one of his buddies. I think the guy was a Marine or something. But anyway, it was basically every time the guy went through adversity, it'd say like, you didn't get the promotion. Good. Now I can such and such. I wrecked my car. Good. Now I can such and such. It was always like finding the silver lining, but basically anything that happened to you is good.
The one that always pops up is the one where Goggins and Cameron Haynes are running, and Goggins takes off his shoes, and Haynes passes him up, and he sees that his shoes are all bloodied and everything else, and he's like, "Oh, that dude will probably have to stop." And then Cameron Haynes runs a little more, and then Goggins passes him up. And then he's running, and he's like, he can't hear him. He has his headphones in or whatever. But apparently he was running and saying, "They don't know me, son. They don't know me, son." And then, like, he just did that the whole time. And then that's his thing. Like, he's, like, lifting, and he can't lift much more. He's like, "They don't know me, son." It's kind of creepy.
Those are CrossFit guys.
Yes, sir. Those are
Big time.
CrossFit guys and guys that just run for no reason. Same guy.
Yeah. I don't
Like
get
the
it.
100-mile. Have you seen those 100-mile races where
Yeah,
they're
why?
taking 12 hours?
You know
And
what are
they're
we
like,
doing that for?
they have blood in their pee because
Yeah.
they've broken all the blood vessels in their feet and they're
Yes.
peeing it out.
Yeah. Hear me out. You can run for not as long, and then hear me out.
Go
Do
to
a
bed.
different workout.
Or just not run. Running is not even the best workout. If we're talking strictly cardio, there's a lot of things that are better than running.
Well, I'm saying
And it doesn't hurt your
differentiate
back,
it.
doesn't hurt your knees. Yeah, well, now you're talking about CrossFit, but
No, I'm
minus
not.
the running, I hate it.
I'm not pro CrossFit. I don't want to get back on that, but I'm not pro
Well,
CrossFit.
you just advocated it pretty hard.
For differentiating?
Yeah, that's
I'm
the
saying,
whole
like-
that's the whole concept.
I'm saying like cardiovascular endurance doesn't have to just come from running. It could be running. It could be sit-ups, doing a lot of sit-ups over an amount of time. It could be all
hear
this
this?
stuff. What?
He's like reading a CrossFit workout right now.
Oh, I'm not saying doing 100 deadlifts in 3 seconds, or doing squats till my back hurts, or doing a 20
Well.
rep max. Those aren't. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm
saying-
not necessarily pro CrossFit myself. I'm just saying
No.
you certainly seem to be.
You've got a tattoo that says CrossFit
Not
on your
yet.
chest.
No,
Yes, you do.
I would show you, but
That's it. Show us.
I got to do CrossFit a little longer before this shirt comes off.
Yes, you're so Kepler Creek right now with the.
I am
hoodie
super
and the-
Keplered out. I am. I need some pants. I need joggers. I didn't get the jogger memo tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still
Show the-
anti-jogger, dude.
I got 3 pair of joggers.
But I've never seen you wear them.
I wore them a couple days ago when I went golfing.
Steve?
I'm not a casual jogger guy. I'm more of like a church jogger or golf jogger.
All right, let's talk about it.
Not a
You want to talk about it?
not a casual jogger.
You're a church. You lead worship at church.
Oh, yeah. Well, I won't even deny it anymore. I straight up look, if you lead worship at a church nowadays, you have to own denim that is not just on your jeans. And
Yes.
I do now. Wore it Sunday.
Check.
Denim. You gotta have the either high top Jordans or Air Force Ones. That's up to you. I went
Check.
low. I don't go skinny jean, but just because I literally can't wear them, my legs are too big around. But
Whoa, humble brag.
no, it's
Squats.
yeah, squats.
Yeah.
Bad back.
I man did
No,
CrossFit
it's
for
just-
a week.
it's-
Now he
it's
can't wear
my-
skinny jeans.
It's I couldn't
Broken
before.
every
This
hole,
is the
dude.
way
You're
that
broken
my
every
legs
hole.
are made. Yeah, gotta have the tighter jeans. I've gotten smaller, and yes, I wore joggers last week to church.
Dang, I didn't notice.
Might have been 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Tua, you didn't sing this past Sunday.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't worn them on stage yet.
Yeah.
That's about it though. That's pretty much it. You gotta have the denim. You gotta have the tight pants, and you gotta have the Jordans.
Yeah, and then every once in a while you got to wear like a flannel unbuttoned
wear
with
flannel.
a solid color tee under.
I do that anyway. I do that.
I'll-
I do that anyway.
And
I
you
will
may
say
think I'm
that.
knocking it. I love it.
I will say I have done that.
I think you look great, man.
I have done that since I was like 7, when everybody had the peninsula hair and everybody on Disney Channel wore that. From then to now, I have worn that.
The only thing that's changed.
The skinny jeans and J's, that's
That
new.
was pretty sick.
What?
Do it again, Steve. Do it again for those that are just listening.
Oh, that
he's
was
doing
great.
He's doing the Disney Channel, the ears.
I
with the-
can't
with
tell
the
you how
line.
happy that just made me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back to the good old days.
No kidding.
Yeah, no, you've been wearing it, as have I, like flannel shirt or just whatever, just polo button up shirt,
Not
and then
polo.
like the Air Apostle, just Air Apostle tee.
Underneath.
Hollister.
Were you a big undershirt guy?
Yeah, I think you always had to have an undershirt.
And it always matched.
But no, mine was always white. But
I always went white too. But you had to make sure that the white line of the undershirt was perfectly symmetrical with the normal shirt collar all the way around. And then maybe a little bit coming out of the bottom of the sleeves.
yeah, a little bit going. Yeah, a little bit.
The puka beads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
have-
that you're. I'm not like gawing at you. Like I did that, and
Yeah.
then what I would go one step further. I would buy like the whole lame guy kit at American Eagle, the one that's on the mannequin.
Yeah.
It was like the $30 polo with the undershirt that matched the color of the eagle on your polo, and then I'd wear a white
Uh-huh.
T-shirt under that.
Uh-huh. Oh.
It would be June in Louisiana. I'd just be sweating.
Pause. Were you ever the double polo guy?
No.
Okay.
No.
Chill
Yeah,
out.
I wasn't either.
No,
I'm
the
just saying.
Yes,
they
you
were
were.
the
No,
guys, though.
Jordan
no.
for sure was
There
the
was
guy.
a movie that I forgot what movie it was. There was a movie that was popular back then, and there was a dude who wore a popped collar double
Yeah.
polo.
You never seen those people?
Oh, I've seen him. Yeah,
Yeah.
No.
and that's Jordan. I've seen him right here.
Promise you that I never did. I admitted everything else. I never did that.
You a frosted tips guy?
No, I never colored my hair. I did the spikes, but I
Yeah.
never frosted them.
Yeah, Steve.
No.
I've never
Yeah,
colored
me
my hair in my
neither.
life. You so did. That's
Yeah,
what
no.
happened to your hair.
No. Time out.
Frosted them today.
Let me tell you the one rule.
That was too far, man. You
Yeah,
don't
we
make
used to call them fairways. And these just that's all.
Yeah, because I had like one thing of hair left. It's like a T-box. Just kick that freaking ball across, son, all the way down. Be mindful of the slope here, you know.
gotta watch the sand pit.
T-box kind of works, Tyler. T-box, that might be your new nickname.
Tyler T-box, that's fine. I don't care.
T-box Tyler.
TT. We're just making it shorter and shorter. Gosh, now I can't even remember what we're talking about. I'm rattled. What were we talking about before? Shirts.
Frosted
guys with
tips.
Shirts, frosted tips. Yeah, no, I dyed my hair. All right, hand up, I dyed my hair. Well, my mom did. Because like I swore up and down I wanted it. I want it. And it's 7th grade. I'm in my prime. And, you know, like you're wearing airbrush T-shirts everywhere. And those god-awful shorts, like cargo shorts that were
the
like
plaid
plaid.
ones? Oh, I
Yeah,
had
plaid
lots
cargo
of
shorts.
those.
You can't trust a dude with all those pockets. Like, can't do it. Anyways, so my mom buys the kit, you know, and she takes me, we go to the house, and she dyes my hair, and I'm like, this is going to be the greatest thing ever. All the girls are going to want me. This is going to be fantastic. Bro, I looked like a cheetah. Like, I looked like somebody just, like, squirt, like, just, like.
Mom put the strainer over his
That's what
head.
exactly that's what I said.
Yeah, but-
Colander.
Yeah, except for the strainer. Except for the strainer, it was just like one hole, like just like 3 holes, and then we're done, Mom. Thanks a lot. Not like you're supposed to like pull the hair through the cap and
Like
like
the old Dennis Rodman.
yeah. Well, it's like dang, it's like it started okay. Then my mom just got lazy. She was like, "Screw this! I can't afford it if he likes it," and just throwing it everywhere, dude. And I went to school with it, and it was miserable. It was bad. And like you can't just fix. What are you gonna do? Go buy the other like your old color and do it again? I live in Castor. It's like 45 minutes from the Walmart. And so,
I'm
like,
surprised you could get away with any kind of colored hair in Castor.
well, that was when I
Thought
went to
them
a
running
different
you out with
school
a
than when I lived in
pitchfork.
Castor. But no, you're right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was of the devil.
Yeah.
I was like, pretty boy, you've changed, Tyler. You've
Okay, what's
changed.
worse though? Bad frosted tips or what my mom did, which is I had homemade haircuts back in the day.
Is
you
there-
know? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. In fact, she literally would put a bowl on my head and give me a bowl cut when I was real young. But
Good.
later on, when I was probably 7 or 8, she went to trim me up and she popped the guard off and wasn't paying attention and so then and she went, it wasn't just like high fade, like I mean she was up here.
Yes.
So guess what? We had to go no guard everywhere. Straight up, no offense if anybody watching, straight up cancer patients, what I looked like.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
And I had to be, I mean, it takes a while for that crap to grow out.
Hey, I mean, you're talking to
So-
the guy who does that
And
now.
that's why I said that wasn't even a joke. People asked me, like, is he sick? So
I know my mom's just.
I don't know what's
wild.
worse.
Yeah. No, I go no guard now. Never going back. There was a time when my hair really bothered me. Now it does not.
You pull it off. I'm getting there.
Stop. You don't mean it.
I'm getting there. We've already established this. One day I will take my hat off for camera and show that there
Yeah,
is-
but I didn't know you were balding until you
That's
said a
because,
comment
look,
like
hey,
that.
hey,
Oh, here it
I'm-
comes.
I'm like 18 up front, but I'm about 47 and back here. I'm gonna have the reverse mullet going.
Yeah, like the front of you is like
the front's fine.
yeah, like you live in
back
Dallas
here,
and you
Are
want
we doing this? Are we doing this?
Well, no, like your front of you, like I live in Dallas. I just want a nice
Yeah,
job
and
in
then-
finance, and behind me is like I've got 3 kids and I live out in the suburbs of Dallas. Like I
Yeah.
gave it a go. I gave it a go in Dallas, but now, man, we're just settling down, and there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Round Rock.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's about what's on the inside, guys.
Sure, probably.
Well, it's not hair follicles. I can tell you that.
I'm glad your wife feels that way. Like,
I've got grays coming in. I mean, if we're doing this,
Oh, you know what? I would
yeah.
kill for a thick head of gray hair.
oh yeah, look, we got a buddy who's got the thickest hair. It looks like a lion's mane. It's gray, and he's complaining. I'm like, eat dirt,
Eat
kid.
dirt. Now I did know a
Yeah.
kid that had that in high school. That's rough. It was like gray.
I think it's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
You
He
just
pulled
ni-
it off.
Yeah, you
but
just nickname yourself the Fox.
yeah, and he probably still
Silver?
has it.
That's freaking sick.
Better than this.
Yeah, I started.
I'd rather have what you have than what I have.
I started losing my hair in high school.
Well,
I turned around to get some help on some world history. I'll never forget it. I'm not gonna say the girl's name. That's sad, isn't it? Because it was the first time. It's the first time I like had some
He knows
self,
exactly when.
some self realization.
I was in history class, 4th period. It was
Oh,
205.
Dude, before that time, I was gonna be like freaking finance mogul. Like had so much self confidence, and after that, she told me I was balding. Straight down. Now I'm here. Sitting
I
with
can't make fun of you.
freaking
I remember
losers.
the exact time that I figured it out too. So my whole life, this is not an exaggeration. Every haircut that I remember ever receiving, they would comment on how thick my hair was because it was so thick they couldn't cut it. They had to like thin it before they could cut
Yeah.
it. So every time I got a haircut, I'd be like, oh, here we go. And they'd say, oh my God, baby, your hair's so thick.
Sports clips.
And so everywhere I went. And so then, like probably 4 years ago, in wherever I'm at, I was in Supercuts and getting a haircut. And I'm sitting there like, oh, when's she going to say it? And she didn't say it. I'm like, And I was getting my haircut by the same lady by that point, and she always made a comment on it. And then the next time I went in, I was like, how's she going to say it this time? She didn't say it. I didn't ask. But the third time, when she didn't say it, I said, you haven't made a comment about how thick my hair is in a while. And it's just crickets back there. She's like cutting down a hair to stop. And I was like, no. And she said, baby, have you looked in a while? I said, no. And she held the mirror up back there, and I think I teared up just the hair in the chair right there.
Dang, man.
It took a long time for me to get over it.
You just got to get over it. That girl told me, she's like, yeah, you're bald. You're balding. I was like, no, I'm not. And I went home and asked my mom. And then my mom, I guess she... So my mom had already...
Oh, you're not, son.
Yeah, she had already had this thought because her answer was like too like she's got an answer. She said, no, you just got a little bit of a widow's peak. And I'm like,
You just...
damn, I'm bald. Like, I am for sure bald.
Oh, yeah, she knew.
Yeah.
She knew.
And so, like, every time we go to, like, the hair whatever salon, the one place in Castro, everybody got their hair cut, like, they'd be like, yeah, we're just, like, catering around this widow's peak thing now. Like, it was like a thing. I'd show up, be like, I have a widow's peak. I'm not bald, just got a widow's peak. It's not a big deal. Until that widow's peak, like, became, like, at the freaking center of my head. Then I started to worry.
That's when the T-box showed
Steve,
up.
man. Yeah, I mean that's when, and then I started coaching, and like coaches, obviously we all crack on each other, you know, the kids, everything like it's just everybody's cracking on each other, and a coach told me, he's like, Tyler, your head looks like a golf course. I was like, my God, that is good. Like I didn't even have anything to say. I was just like, dang, yeah, you're right, dude. That does look like I have a tee box. You know, you just tee off right there. Even had like a little ladies tee going over here on the side. It was wild.
Oh,
it was pretty accurate.
See, but you're at the point now. It's so far gone that you can embrace it and just go with the no guard. I'm not. I'm at the awkward phase where I still try to hide it because again, from the front it's fine. So I just try to I talk to people like this and make sure they never come. You know.
No, I got I got an ETB card. Embrace the bald.
Okay.
Yeah, and you let me know when you're ready for yours.
I'm not there yet.
I'm gonna put your face
I told
on
that same. I still get my haircut by that same lady. I told her to let me know. I said the day I need to shave it, you just let me know and I'll let you do it.
Dude, I would go to Saturdays and I would actually pay them money to cut my hair. I was paying somebody like money to just shave my head, and then finally one day I was like, "You are a moron! Like this is costing like $14. You could just be like spending on anything else." So I just bought some guards off Amazon and do it out here in my backyard. Let me know if you need me to cut it.
Not there yet.
I'll charge you $14.
Oh, yes, I can be free.
Well,
no more free.
The day I
Randy.
do that's the day I have to stop leading worship because there's no bald worship leaders with J's on. So think about it.
I'm thinking about it.
Doesn't happen.
Dang, that's like Matt the other day. Our buddy Matt told me he saw something that shook him to his core. He had never seen a microwave commercial. Yeah, and that silence is just your brain's exploding. Have you ever seen a?
You see commercials for any appliances though?
That was my comment.
Yeah, you see
See
washer and
fridge.
dryer ones all the time.
Yeah,
Whirlpool
washer and
because you got the
dryer,
guy that pretends like he's the washer and
but,
dryer.
Like I'm thinking like a stove. Never see a stove.
Yes, I have the super high end like order only ones that they have in the custom houses. I have seen one recently for that because I remember saying my boss had one. And I said, hey, that's the one that he's got.
Microwave,
But microwave, no, never. I've probably even seen like
toaster.
I was about to say I've probably seen toasters, but I don't. That would have been back in the day. Is it because it's just so accepted?
I mean,
And there's
no,
nothing-
I came to y'all. I wanted answers. Don't look at me, man. I've never seen one either.
I think it's because
I know you look up to me.
they're so common. Obviously, I mean they're a necessity. but there's also been no advancement in them. So what are you going to advertise?
Yeah,
Like
there's-
everybody knows it's a microwave. This is all it does.
The craziest microwave advancement is that we're not putting them above the stove anymore. We're putting them in a drawer, like on the, below the counter.
thing, yeah.
That's the advancement they
Yeah.
had. Is we're gonna take this appliance and we're gonna move
I haven't seen that either.
it. Well,
In a drawer?
oh yeah,
Oh,
you've never seen that?
No, mine's above the stove.
yeah. Like 97% of other Americans.
Yeah.
There's 2 that have it in drawers and 1% don't have one.
It's
I've done the-
small world. I saw a reel today, and it was like one of those weird things that everybody's done.
Mhm.
And the girl said, diffusing the microwave bomb. So, it's counting down, and she goes running from across the house, and she slides into the kitchen just in time to hit it when it hits 0.
So that was an ad for a microwave.
But I remember noticing she slid in and did it. I was like, why is her microwave so low?
Yeah.
That's
We
why.
wanted one. We got talked out of it because you're gonna have a kid one day. They're gonna try to open it. And It's
Yeah.
just gonna be a drawer. They're gonna stick your hand in the
My-
microwave.
So
done.
every time I hold my son, he wants to go mess with the microwave door. Loves it.
No, yeah. But yeah, never saw a microwave commercial. Blows my mind. Simple stuff like that really blows my pea brain.
Yeah.
Just be honest with you.
Interesting.
Yeah, very. I mean, you never see like ads like that. I love tricking my health class and just telling them like, all right, how many of you have seen a tobacco commercial? And they like all raise their hand. I'm like, liars.
Yeah, no.
You can't. That's against the law.
Yeah.
You cannot see any cigarette commercial or anything like that.
Used to.
And like like the beer commercials you see, they never drink in
Never
the
drink it,
yeah,
yep.
in the commercial.
And then like anytime you see a tobacco commercial, it's you don't always die from tobacco. Sometimes you just lose.
You gave me a look for my
lot.
cancer patient thing, and you're going to do a stoma voice?
That was their choice. I can't help it. They smoke the cigarettes.
My name's Randy.
Yeah, Virginia Slams. Back in my day, we smoked cigarettes all the time, and we liked it. No, we loved it.
Pretty good.
Oh, I know it's good.
Pretty good.
I've got a few impersonations that I can do that are
I
oddly
think you've used that one before.
oddly
but it was
too
good.
accurate.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, your cop car. Pretty good,
yeah. It comes from a lot of time by yourself.
apparently.
just
Crow-
hanging out in your shed by
Look at
yourself.
the crow call. We did that one not long ago.
Yeah, she's there.
Yeah.
Steve's seen it in
Yeah,
action.
I've seen it in action.
I'm sorry.
Seen it in action.
I have done I can't do it anymore. So don't even give it a try. But as a child, we were at the beach one time, and my parents still talk about this. I was doing this little seagull noise, and they were like, "Oh, look, he thinks he's calling the seagulls." And next thing you know, it's like
Coming in broad.
dude, a tag of the birds, man. Like there's 100 seagulls
Take him, buddy. Take
everywhere.
him, Jordan. Take him. Just Jordan there with a BB guns. Thump, pop, thump, pop.
Birds just drop
Yeah,
it.
just smoking. Just freaking smoking seagulls. Again, this podcast is taking a wild turn.
I know. I feel like we should stop.
Yeah, we probably lost everybody that we've ever loved on this one. As soon as you said the thing about having a shaved head or whatever, and
No.
we started talking about
That was-
YouTube.
Well, I guess tell me real quick, how's y'all's hunting season going?
Awful. Thanks for asking.
That was that bad?
So we're gonna cut the last 30 minutes and tie
Yeah.
back into this. It was horrendous. Worst one I've ever had.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
This is the first season I did 0 at all.
Yeah.
In,
Since you started
since
with
I
us.
started, yeah,
Yeah.
like what, 5-6 years
Y'all
ago?
keep talking. I'll be right back.
Well, this is the first season that I have killed 0 at all since I started this 30 years ago.
Really?
Nothing. I mean, I killed fewer ducks than I've probably ever killed, which I've only been duck hunting hard since probably the last 10 or 15 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, killed fewer ducks than ever. Went to Kansas and still killed almost no ducks, and
Really?
killed 0 deer.
Really?
I'm telling you, man, it was brutal,
Rough, huh?
brutal. And I worked harder this year than I've ever worked.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't have my private land. I went full public the whole season. I said I'm going to be my own brand of
Yeah.
THP, like
We'll go find
great
them.
value THP.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go find him. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
harder and further than everybody
Yeah.
else, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
get him. And
Yeah.
no, I went harder and further than anybody else, and still saw jack nothing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, that's why I call it hunting, not killing.
That's true. It's true, but I could have just hunted right out of the truck and done the same thing. So
Yeah.
the whole work harder thing is just not my game anymore.
But hey, when it pays off, it's gonna pay off.
I don't think it does.
It may not.
I think it's a myth.
I
I bet there's more deer right by the truck because nobody hunts there. Because look, there was one.
Try it out. You won't try it
There
out.
was one property. I talked about it a couple times. There was like a whole thing with me and this guy trying to out hunt each other.
Yeah.
But it was literally as far as you could go on this property. It was miles, and I rode a bike. And then my bike's tire blew out, and I pushed a bike with a flat tire. I mean, it was bad. And I get all the way out there, and then this dude freaking passes me by and goes to the last 50 yards that were left on the property. And me and this dude just started circles around each other. As far as I know, neither one of us killed the deer. There was a big deer back there. But still, I bet you there was a bigger deer right by the truck because nobody hunted it. He just sat there laughing when everybody hopped on their bikes and pedaled out.
My whole season was just I can kind of tell you, I can say that my deer season and duck season weren't successful, and I can blame it on something.
Travis.
Well, that.
For
But also, like, having a new property, figuring it out, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah. I started off like gung-ho. I'm going to kill him with a bow.
Yeah.
From now on, it's going to be like when the season opens for rifle, I'm taking the rifle. I'm not playing any games. I was playing it like it was gun game on Call of Duty. Like, you got to kill one with your bow first, and then you can get your gun.
You gotta stab with a
and
knife
then,
first.
yeah. And then you get your bazooka, and then you're just murdering all the deer. Yeah, no, screw that. I'm going to do what
Although,
is
to
like,
be fair, you missed more deer with your gun than with your bow this year.
yeah, that doesn't count. I was just mad at them. I was trying to scare them off. They were just wasting my corn at that point. Yeah, I missed a deer like 200 yards.
Oh, I'm not dissing the shot. I'm just
free-handed.
saying, like, I don't think it was the fact that you were bow hunting.
No, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I agree. But no, so, and the only deer I killed was like, long story short, 10 came out, 10 at daylight. And I think
I saw this video. You kind of explained it.
Yeah, I just threw up my gun. They all ran off, but the one, he was tiny, but boom, you're dead. Like, we'll see you, bub. I shot a 270 at like 18 yards, and he's dead. Yeah, and he tasted fine. It was great.
So what's
Small ones taste
what's
better.
the next season upon us? Are you guys do anything else besides deer?
Well, we keep saying that we're going to make everybody go. Well, you've been a part of this talk. Go out to Castor, eat crawfish, hang out, and just fish the pond.
Bowfish.
Bowfish. Oh, yeah. Bowfish. Coyote.
Yeah,
we got
bowfish,
some
coyote,
coyotes
maybe
and
some
stuff.
crow.
Turkey? No,
Yeah.
turkey.
We
No
talked about
turkey.
that. We don't turkey hunt.
Okay.
Just can't.
You kill more. I mean, it's a whole industry, and I love watching turkey videos.
It's
but
fun if it works out.
yeah.
Yeah.
But around here, you're killing way more snakes and mosquitoes than you will ever kill turkeys.
It's like with duck hunting. Like, you kind of, I mean, me and Steve one time went in the snow, and that was miserable. Remember that, Steve?
Oh,
We
yeah.
lost the boat.
Yeah.
Like, the negatives of that hunt were it's snowing, you're cold, whatever. Are you going to kill ducks or not? And then turkey season is just flipped. It's miserably hot. There's mosquitoes everywhere.
Yeah, there's way more bad that comes with hot than with cold, though. I'll sit there in the snow with leaky waders. We have not done leaky waders in a long time.
We haven't.
But anyway, I'll sit there with leaky waders in the cold and shiver and still have a pretty good time. But I will never have a good time when it's 90 degrees and I'm worried about a cottonmouth coming up my pant leg.
So the one thing I did pick up from not hunting this year is invested in a pit boss. Content idea.
Listening.
You guys kill something.
Well, that's the first.
We try
problem.
and then we do like some smoking videos.
I'm down for that. I've got some, Steve, I got some tenderloins in there.
From woods to grill?
From woods to grill.
Yeah.
I like it.
I've got some tenderloins in there. They're like as big as a roll of dimes, but
Tenderloins.
yeah, they're not supposed to be as big of a roll of dimes. They're supposed to be much larger.
Yeah.
They're very, very tiny. But we
But
can
I mean, just an
smoke-
idea of doing some
Dude,
kind of cooking.
I love my pit boss too.
Oh, it's I use it every day.
Never going
almost.
back.
No.
I got a pit
Although my
boss.
igniter, I think, is going out.
You
right
wanted
now.
a pit boss,
I don't have a pit boss.
but you wanted one. You didn't get one.
Glad y'all both have pit bosses. It's great. Just keep. Why don't
Like,
y'all just
I-
have a conversation?
Hey, Father's
I'll
Day's
sit
coming
here.
up.
Yeah, she's probably not going to give me that.
That's what I got mine for last year. So
Yeah, dude.
Shout out the wife.
I bought mine 2 or 3 years ago, and I bought the small one because I was like, I'm kind of skeptical about this old little pellet thing we got going on, this fad. But now I'm like, what? I'll
Yeah, no, it's
I'll
awesome.
never go back.
See, I want a Blackstone more than a pit boss.
Get both.
That's my next investment. I think it's a black
I would use that so much more. That's why I don't want.
I
pit
also
boss.
want a big green egg though too. Just like I
do.
want to sear stuff.
I want a green egg.
Just to sear stuff. 'cause,
Food,
like,
food off a green egg tastes better than any other piece.
well,
of
I'm learning like
cooking
as you
equipment.
smoke stuff, like steak and stuff. Like people slow smoke steak, and then you get that hot flame on a green egg, sear but you side, and then
That's what I do. I smoke my steak for a little while until it gets to internal, like 110, 115. And then I crank up the heat and I put it over that fire, just sear it, and it gets it to like 125, 130, somewhere medium rare. And then
But yeah, that's an idea though. I'd be more happy than partake in that. So
Well,
Steve's is back.
Steve's back. We have to now. There's more pressure to kill.
yeah,
Way.
I am back on my hunting list this coming year, so I will
fish
for sure have an
salmon's one of my
opportunity.
favorite thing to smoke.
That's good stuff.
Haven't tried anything else though. So
Salmon is good. I did that the other day on a little cedar plank. No big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
God,
Hey,
I'm
we
so
could do
fancy.
some. We could do some crazy gar recipe when we go bow fishing.
Oh, Steve got one. It's similar to my carp recipe,
Oh God, here we
Yeah.
go.
where you just, you cook it on some foil, you throw the carp away,
it's
eat
really
the foil.
good.
Yeah, you
I
should
mean,
try
make
it.
sure you have some toothpicks around because
Yeah.
it's stuck in your teeth. But
Yes, it's great.
yeah, it's good taste and tinfoil.
All right. So yeah, we probably should finish this. It's been over an hour. This is the longest one we've ever done.
Just good time.
Wild
It's-
Avenue. Yeah,
but
great
this
time.
is-
I
this
appreciate
is-
y'all having me.
We covered all the
Absolutely.
bases.
This is easily the greatest podcast we've ever done.
You know, I really think it is top 5.
At least top 5 or top 7. So yeah, don't forget KCO 15 at Dirty Duck, KCO 20 at Huntwise. Go ahead, Jordan. All right, and don't forget also what this was.
Give me
gonna
some of the
say.
Dirty Duck. We'll see if it converts me to a coffee guy.
Oh, I will.
It is.
All right.
He
And
will.
we'll-
He
yeah,
will. He
yeah.
will not.
Yeah, no, we'll do it.
No, I'll bring it to you.
Yeah.
He probably will.
Screw this guy.
100%.
Trip Tech. Go check out Trip Tech. That's one I was forgetting. Other than that,
You mispronounce his name. You don't get to say it.
Go to church.
Go to church.
Go to church. Learn your pastor's last name.